So here we are. Yes. So hello, everybody. So here we are.
Can you see everybody?
I can see everybody. At this time, everybody is you and Mireia. And Mireia, she doesn't have her microphone activated, okay? So at this moment, if I were to see 10 people, I would be able to see 10 people. Because can you see only me, or can you see me and a name that says Mireia?
I see me and myself, that's it.
You don't see, well, you see a photo, do you see me?
You I see perfectly.
Okay, perfect. That's because I'm the host, okay? So when you are hosting a session, I'm able to see you, or whoever is speaking will show up first, and then you have all the other people on the top. This is the case that you have a Zoom session with more than one person, okay? There's also, you're on the computer or you're on your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, so that might be a little different. I have to grab my phone and hopefully.
Don't worry about me for this time. Just leave it like this, because I don't see any place where I can put my picture if it's necessary. I have mute, share contact, participant. Is it participant maybe?
No, participant is all the other people that is in the call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not part of it. Yeah. No, I don't see any place. So don't worry about it.
Okay. So
meeting setting, disconnect audio. No.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm looking at the screen of the computer setting. Okay, so when you're in a screen of the computer setting, you will see on the bottom side of your screen many options. That are basically the options that it's just basically the options that you're referring to. Okay.
Right.
So for example, if I click on show video, which is active now, I'm gonna click on the show video and it looks what happens. My photo shows up.
That's right.
Okay? Because when I created the account, I uploaded my photo. Okay.
Right.
So I go back here now. Okay. Can you see? I'm back.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that is very useful, and this happens a lot that we sometimes forget, in the case that I'm with you alone, that's perfect. But imagine that you're with more people, or imagine that you all of a sudden your husband walks in and starts talking to you, and you don't want the person that is in the conference with you, like it just happened to me 5 seconds ago, to be here in the conversation. So next to your show video and your camera icon, there is a mute or is a microphone icon. If I click there
is a mute.
Yeah, so watch, I'm gonna mute myself, so you're gonna see my mouth talk, but you're not gonna hear me.
Okay, but you can hear me, but if I touch that mute, you cannot hear me.
If you touch the mute, I cannot hear you, but you will always be able to hear me.
All right.
Okay. So that's very useful when you're interrupted or someone wants to talk to you. You can say to the person, you know, or if you're attending, let's say that you're attending a video of someone else.
Right.
So, and someone else is, when you have more than 2 to 3 people, interference between background noise could be very disturbing. So what you do, if you're not talking, because since you're always going to be able to hear, you basically mute yourself. And then if you want to talk, you can either write it on the chat, which at this point on the phone for you, probably you cannot see it, because when you click chat, the whole screen of your phone will be a chat.
Okay, now I don't see chat.
Yes, exactly. So, but when you're in a computer like me now, I have all the participants in the call, and below that, I have a chat window. Okay?
No problem.
So that is what allows me to, let's say that I will have, let's say, imagine that I have like now 5 people, 10 people, 50 people. I can have as many people as I want. I will ask a question, and instead of everybody talking out over each other, you guys will type it on the chat.
Okay, but you know what? If I clicked on the side, then it opens up and it tells me, it gives me the option of chat.
Exactly.
Okay.
So do that so you can basically teach others what we're doing. See what happens when you click on chat.
I just did chat.
Okay.
But now I have a white screen. Is that for me to write?
Yes. So write me something.
I can't. Oh, do I have to type it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose you now.
No, you're not. Because when you're typing, what happens is instead of me looking at you, I see your phone number. So it's fine. You're not gonna lose me.
Did you see it?
Now I see. Hi, Lola.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, and as soon as you finish typing, I mean, I'm not looking at you all the time. Even when you're typing, I'm looking at you. I still see your face. Okay.
You do see now?
Well, now I'm still looking at you. Yes, I'm looking at you.
Oh, I thought you told me you don't see a picture. That's why I didn't know what to do. Okay,
No,
fine.
not a picture. I see you because you're talking. I have your, they, you know,
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
don't
I
have
got
a still image of you like you
it. Now
saw
I
of me.
understand. Now
Yes.
I understand. Okay, got you.
Okay.
Got you.
So let's go now. I'm gonna see, I think you have it on the bottom of your screen. And this is that, you know, that is good that we're doing this and you're with me right now, because we're gonna share this video with everybody. And you're giving me the perspective as I'm talking to you or what happens on your phone. So
Right.
you mentioned to me that you have the share icon on the bottom of the screen, correct?
Correct. Share contact, stop video, participants, and then I have 3 dots. When I clicked on that 3 dots, I could chat with you.
Yes.
Okay.
So I want you, I'm gonna show you first. Hold on, let me see. Because I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you still see me?
See you. Perfect.
Okay, because so you know, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. At this exact moment, what I am doing, I'm actually having a screen in front of your screen, because I'm opening the browser to find the Zoom page. So you see, you still see me. You don't see what the actions I'm doing until I share my screen with you. So why
Okay.
this is useful? So did you see how the setting changed, or did the setting didn't change to you?
You're still same. Nothing changed.
Okay, because what I just did, I'm in the computer, right? So I have an option to change the way I see what is going on this conference. So
okay.
there's a bottom on the top right corner that has either a gallery view, and a gallery view is like the Brady Bunch. Remember the Brady Bunch that you have all those photos of everybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you have gallery view. You see everybody, right?
Oh. Okay.
So if I'm not in gallery view, I go back. What happens is, hold on, because I did it right. If you go to speaker view, what I see then is only either me when I'm talking, or you, or whoever is speaking. Because
okay.
what Zoom does is whoever speaks, okay, it shows up on
Attention.
pop-ups.
Attention
Unless
to.
I'm on gallery view and it's like the Brady Bunch. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So
okay. I don't have it on the cell. On the cell, I have on top leave. That's what I have. Your phone numbers or phone number that you're using for this purpose, and leave.
okay.
And red. That's what I have. I guess that's a cellular.
Yeah, that's the cellular. But the good thing is, like, when you're in a computer, okay, and remember that why we're using Zoom, the most important thing is to think right now, what is the usage of this platform? So the uses of this platform at this point is that we don't need to be, first of all, disconnect from other people. Like on the social scale, you can have, you can have a Friday night with your friends today, right? It would be a different format, but you still can have a Friday night with your friends. So
Yeah.
we have birthday parties. Like we had my one of my aunt's birthday parties on Saturday. We worked for 3 hours on Zoom. Or
Wow.
you can have different things in which you can basically still engage.
They're doing it everywhere now. They're doing it every. I said everybody is doing it right now. My synagogue is doing it.
Exactly.
There's nothing else that you can do.
No, and not only that, let's think of this. Until now, we were always thinking on the limitation of location. Okay, think for 1 second on this. So until now, until all this happening, we were like, oh my God, if I don't see my client, if like this and that, they have to come from whatever, they have to see me. We were always tied to that we have to be with the person. Because we were used to that. That was what we were used to. And the use of technology and the use of video was something foreigner. Therefore, people, if you give them the option, they will choose not to do.
Okay.
So I always try to look on the good inside of the bad. So the good inside of the bad right now is that we're forced to use it. There's no, I don't like technology, because if I don't like technology, I will isolate. As a business person, I will have no business. So I need to basically embrace technology and understand that it's a gift that we are right now with this amount of technology in our hands, that you can be on your phone, I can be on the computer, no matter where we are. You just need to be dressing nicely. and
I hope you don't mind my casual look.
Yeah. But basically, you can still do business now more than ever. And it's just basically kind of relocating our mindset and relocating ourselves. So when we are in this situation, now you will be able to have conferences with your clients, okay? You can go over a contract with them, like you're sitting next to them, because as I share my screen with you, you will see that we can go over looking at what I want you to see. Okay. So, and what happens is I can share, and as you saw, you can share. So we're gonna practice both of us, because I'm gonna ask you for you to share, even if it's your screen, or you can share, I don't know, WhatsApp or whatever. I mean, not WhatsApp, but you can share anything. Like you can open a browser. So you know, nothing personal, but I wanted to see how is sharing when you share it.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You created this Zoom. You are the one who created it. I have Zoom downloaded into my phone. But if you want to create a conversation, and let's say I want to create a conversation with 4 people, what do I have to do?
That's what we're gonna do now. Okay. So I'm gonna, what I was doing was kind of a little intro to kind of understand the settings in a different way, because first of all, you're attending to this workshop, and now we're gonna go over, okay, I am opening the account for me, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share my screen, okay? Which is like what I do, so you can see what I want you to see. Most of the time, when you click on sharing, whatever you have open on your computer or whatever you have open on your phone, the system will allow you to choose. So I can share either my WhatsApp conversation, I can share my Google Chrome browse, I can share my, I'm telling you what I have open. I can share my email because I have my email open, I have my calendar open. So all those are windows that I can share with you right now. Okay. So I'm gonna basically be sharing 2 accounts. I'm gonna be sharing now one screen, and then I'm going to be sharing my own, because I want you to see, because I have a lot of meetings happening, or I teach a lot of things. So there's already there. So
I have one question, Joe. I see you third of the phone. Is that the way you see me too? Or do you see me like full screen? How do you do it on your side?
Right now, right now I'm looking at you mainly, and I see myself small in the top. You also, I see you small in the top, and I see Mireya's only name because she doesn't have the audio open, the video open, so I cannot see her. Okay.
No, my question is different. Let's say you want to show a contract. Can you make the picture bigger on a cell, or you better use a computer for that purpose?
Recommend that you use the computer.
Okay.
And because you can basically, not only that, you can do more with the computer.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
So especially if you're at home, because now more likely you're going to be at home for a while. So unless you just, you're caught in the middle of the road or in the car, which I highly recommend that you stop and, you attend that. But more likely, better if you're in a computer. So I'm going to share the screen. And this is what you see now. So you see?
Yes, I do. Pinch out for bigger view. It tells me pinch out for bigger view.
Exactly. And if I'm not mistaken, you're only seeing my Zoom thing, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that means that you're not able to see anything else. Even if I have 1,000.
I still see you, but very small.
Yes, you see me very small, and your whole screen is with the Zoom website page, okay?
Right, yeah, that's what I see.
Exactly. So the first thing we do is basically you sign in, or you sign up for free, okay? So when you sign up for free, you click on the blue button, okay? And in my case, I already have an account. So for me to basically have the you have to follow, because I'm using the platform, so the system automatically pushed me there again.
Right.
But you will basically, let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to do something to cheat on the system.
Do I have to put like my email, my password, and all that?
Hold on.
No.
Let me see if I can get passed by the system. Okay. So hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna share a different window with you. Okay. So the good thing with you is, like, we're gonna try everything. So I'm gonna see. Let's say that now I want to share a new screen because I'm open a different browser. So this system does not recognize me as I already have a user. So I can guide you through creating a different account. Okay.
Okay.
So in this case, since I'm already sharing one screen with you, what I see, okay, on the sharing is that it says new share, because the system understands that I'm already sharing with you, but allows me to share a different screen. So I will go to new share, and I will click on my new video, which is on Google Chrome.
Okay.
So I'm sharing right now. Hold on. Now I am here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So are you still looking at the new screen, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the blue. It has orange and blue line.
Yes. Okay. So now, if you let, I'm gonna do like if we are creating this account from scratch. So you see that
Right.
it says sign up for free. It's free. So I click there. And
Okay.
the first thing is asking me is your work email address. So
Okay.
I recommend you can use your Gmail, you can use your Optimer. Actually, it doesn't matter which email you use because it's just basically, I mean, if you're gonna be using it for, I have like, I think I have 2 accounts, but I mostly use my account. It doesn't matter because when you get invited or you invite other people, they don't see your email. They just see the number of the session. Okay, like you did. You
Okay.
basically click on the link and you just show up. So
Okay.
it's up to you, whatever email you want to use. So you can start like typing here, okay? So let me
And then
see,
to
because
sign up, you have to use the same password that you use for your that email, right? You do have to use the same password, isn't it?
well,
When you
I'm
sign
signing
up.
up. You see, it says, if I sign up, you see that it says your work email address here, or I sign up. If I go to sign up,
Right. Right.
it's gonna ask you for an email. So I can use, I'm trying to see what all my accounts are there. So I don't know what email can I use. Because if I go to this, I'm not gonna remember the password. You see? So it's sending me a confirmation email. You see, it says, I've sent you an email to this Audino, whatever, click the confirmation link. We made it to begin using Zoom. So that's what's happening. So
Okay.
now I go to my browser
Mm-hmm.
and I find my email.
Right.
And I already received, hold on. I can hear the birds.
Mm.
Okay, Zoom. So I got the email from Zoom. And it says, hi, Dolores Audino. You recently visit our sign-in page. And so it's blah, blah, blah. Click here to sign in. So I go there and click on sign in.
Mm-hmm.
And now you see, well, in
Yeah.
this case, it brings me back to my account because this is the system. There's very smart. So I cannot
Oh,
cheat on him.
okay.
But basically where probably is going to happen is that it's going to take you to a screen in which
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be basically inside the system. So
Right.
I'm going to explain to you the basics of the system because it's really basic. So
Right.
when you go, you have, I don't know if you can see, hold on, let me see what you're seeing.
I see I see your pointer going whatever places you go.
Okay, so do you see the pointer going on my face on the little photo?
It's hard to see that. I see it on the right side, but I don't see
Yes.
it.
Okay, perfect. And okay, so that's good enough. Hold on, let me find it. If it's here, where are you? Because of the amount of, okay, here. Okay, here you are. Okay, so I already created the account, right? So I'm gonna go to sign in because they already sent it to me. And if I come here, you see, now it's
Right.
asking me for a photo. You see, so if I click on so this is the screen when you go, you have a profile. Can you see my profile?
Yes, you do. I don't have a photo, but you know already.
Yes, but for that, you see, it's very simple. It's just basically when you have because I already created with a name, and it's like any other registration system.
Right.
When you sign up, it's gonna ask you a bunch of questions, your name, your email, and then you would be
Okay.
filling all those things in. Then it's
Okay.
basically you coming here and editing and adding a profile photo, which you have a photo on your phone, and you will put it there. I highly
Okay.
recommend it because, and even it's better if you have the photo of your profile, because that way, when anybody, like let's say that you're hosting a meeting, I just decide to step out because, or you just know, you shut down video, or you don't want it to be seen, but you want to do the conference anyway, you can basically click on no video, and the photo that will be there will be yours. It's better than to have your name, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
So then if you look, you have personal meeting ID, okay? And you have sign up email. Then you have in this case, I'm using the licensed version, but you have a website, you have the free version. The biggest difference between the both is when you have a free version, your sessions should be around 40 minutes long.
Okay.
Okay, after that.
And then they stop automatically, right?
Yes, at least it was happening before. What I realized, and this is what I'm going to tell you, I opened a Zoom account to my mom due to her condition, and we were on this birthday party, like I mentioned to you, on Sunday using her account. So the session was supposed to stop at 40 minutes. It lasted
Right.
3 hours because
Wow.
maybe because of the situation that we're going through. Zoom, I think, did an extension. I don't know if it was an extension for the weekend, is an extension until things go back to the different normal that we're gonna live in. But the truth is that they created that. But if you keep it right for 40 minutes, it should be more than enough. If you're having a listening presentation, if you're having a discussion on a contract, you basically can have it the same way, because more likely it will not last more than 40 minutes. Okay, so you don't need to go to the paid version. So,
I'm sorry, they're doing an alarm thing here in the building. That's why you hear the noise.
Well, don't worry about it. So that's basically about it. Now, I want you to concentrate on the top banner. You will have schedule a meeting, join a meeting, or host a meeting. Okay?
Okay.
So I like me to schedule a meeting.
Okay.
Basically, scheduling a meeting and hosting a meeting, they're kind of the same. And basically, remember, you have a done.
So wait. Which one do you like? Which one do you like?
I like scheduling.
Schedule.
But it's because it allows me to use my calendar and I can basically be organized. So it's basically because of that.
All right. Okay.
So now I'm going to have a beeping because the IV is running low on fluid, but it's okay. If it gets too annoying, I would put pause to call the nurse. So it's going to be too annoying. So
you can pause. You can pause.
Okay, let me pause. Yeah. I'm going to put myself in mute. I'm going to go really fast so they can change.
Don't worry. Take your time. Don't worry.
Hold on.
היי נחום. כן. אני צריך לדבר איתך עוד חצי שעה, אני נמצאת בשיעור עם המשרד.
את יודעת מה? אני אתחיל יום שני בבוקר לנסוע, אז אם יש משהו ששכח, דברו איתי ביום ראשון.
כן, אוקיי, אני פשוט בזום, היא אמרה לחכות שנייה. עכשיו מתקשרים בזום, אתה מכיר את זה.
Okay, so I'm back, but I did something, so you know, I mute you all, okay? Why did I mute you all? Because you were talking and other people were hearing. So you can have some privacy. If you don't remember, you need to always remember a few things. One, the things that you need to remember is to mute your audio if you're doing something else, because people will literally hear everything that goes around. That's thing number one. Thing number two that you should remember is basically that you can also mute yourself in case that you get this, you know, there's something that's happening on your space. So the other thing that you can do is if you're gonna move, you can also cancel your video, okay? Doesn't mean that you're gonna stop listening, you're gonna still listen, you're just not gonna be able, nobody's gonna be able to see you. So those are things that I call common rules of respect. when you're in this kind of environment, because we are not so used to it. So sometimes we forget, and then, you know, we're like cooking and doing things, which is nothing wrong with it. I know they're laughing because I mute you. And but it's just to show you what do we do on those circumstances. You just can go mute, and then you can even have another conversation, because the important part, unless you're presenting, is that you're hearing, right? The most important thing is that you're hearing. So once you're finished your stuff, or once you're able to be shown again, you just allow to see video and anything else. So that being said, and since we are only 4 people, I'm gonna unmute you all. So I have an option, since I'm the host, and it's important that you remember, I can mute everybody or I can unmute everybody, okay? And I also can then ask you to mute yourselves or unmute yourselves. So in this case, I'm gonna unmute you all.
Okay, let me
Now
see.
I can hear you.
How do I know that I'm mute? Because I see the mute on the bottom, but it always looks the same to me. How do I know that?
You have to click and you will see a red line crossing over.
Oh, so that would be.
You see?
All right. Okay.
Yes. Okay, awesome, cool. So as I was saying, and I apologize for the interruption, but it's under outside of my control. So I like to schedule. Why do I like to schedule? Because scheduling allows me to control some time and to be able to have several meetings in a day, to be able to, you know, prepare my client to, you know, oh, we need to sign these papers. So, you know, we have to see how things evolve, honestly, in so many ways that we don't know yet. So, for example, it will not be foreigner, and I'm saying this without the full scope of understanding it. So whatever I said, I apologize if I'm saying something that is not totally accurate, but just bear with the best intentions that we're saying. But let's see that, like I was telling you, you can share the screen, so you can be discussing your contract with your client, okay? You can even share your screen, or, you know, have the, you know, reviewing the HUD with the title company via Zoom. This is going to be something that more likely we're going to see happening over and over again. So this is why being friendly with the platform and understanding it makes it simple and very easy to be handled. And the best part of it is, like, let's see that we want to change the basic function of the platform to a pay one. Like in this case, I'm hosting, right? So I am the one that has a platform that is licensed. You guys don't need to have a license. Even if I were to have a class, God forbid, that lasted 3 hours, okay, because I will have you snoring there. But if that would be the case, you guys will have no impact on anything because you're on my account. I'm the one paying for the account. You guys can be with me for 3 hours, 4 hours, doesn't matter. So this is in case that eventually, if you find yourself on the need to have longer meetings, which more likely it shouldn't happen, okay? So I'm gonna go here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
Can you see profile? And I'm gonna go on meetings. Can you click? Do you see that I'm going to meetings? Okay. So you see, this is what I have right now. I have, for example, okay, at today's meeting, which is a Zoom class, you know, and it's here and it's to be joined, you know, and I'm already there, but I'm not there as me. This is my screen being shown as me as a user, not me as a host, because I have 2 emails. So I can basically be in 2 devices if I want to. So when you're gonna start, I want you to pay attention to the one that's below, okay? So which says Brickle Coach Spanish, and it says Thursday, April 7th, because it's a recurring meeting.
Okay.
So if you look on the right, you will see start or delete.
Okay.
So we're gonna go now for you to understand how do you, now that you have your profile, now that this is your window, you can basically schedule a meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so if we go here on the top, okay, as soon as you go to profile, you go below to meetings, you will be able to say schedule a meeting, okay?
Right.
So you go there, and the first thing that is asking you is the name. This is like everything. The good thing about it is like already is highlighted, so you need to basically, let's say that you're gonna do meeting with John, okay? Or you're gonna put the address of the property you're gonna be discussing. I recommend you doing that just because if you're handling and scheduling with different clients for different, to clarify things and stuff like that, it can get a little confusing if you have a bunch of people and then you're gonna, you're not gonna know who you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
On the description, you can put whatever you want. And
Mm-hmm.
here's the part that says the when, the duration, and the time zone. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We have to say the time zone, of course.
Yes. So let's say that, for example, I want to have it today later. Clearly, I cannot have it at 10 a.m. because it has passed. So we'll pick, whatever time. In my case, my meetings can last as much as you want. You see, I don't have this in other color because I have a paid subscriber. You might have a limitation that it might say only 40 minutes. It might say like 30, like 10 or 30, an hour, whatever. It might be different. So, and then you have to look at the time zone. And this is funny because for whatever thing, I don't know if it happens to me, but the default is a Pacific time. We're not in the Pacific.
So we have 3 hours more, right?
Yeah. So what I do, I have to go. Do you see what I'm doing? I go to the Pacific and I find where it says Eastern time, and then I put it there. Okay. Now, I, for example, have an option, and this is what I do with Sunny Isles and Brickle on coaching. I already have them scheduled as a recurring meeting. Why? Because every Tuesday and every Thursday, these meetings happen. So I don't have to open a meeting again. I just put it as a recurring meeting, it stays on my calendar, and I basically click on the link.
Okay.
Another advantage of a recurring meeting is that, let's say that you were participating on the coaching session on Sunny Isles. So if you already click on one of the links, you don't have to go and find another link. You just basically go to the same link and then you just join that meeting because that link number is associated with this meeting. Okay. Now, that's in case that you want it to be recurring. So in that case, you will click on recurring and you see it tells you it's going to be every day. It's going to be every week. It's going to be every month. It's not going to have a fixed time. So, and that's it. And then is repeat every, of course, if I put weekly, it's going to be, what day of the week and blah, blah, blah. And I can even set it up as far as when do I want that to end. Okay, that's a piece of recruiting. If it's not recruiting, just leave it there. Registration, I most of the time don't require registration, and you guys might not require registration ever. Registration is more for people that is doing online classes and stuff like that. They might want people to register. Okay. So then you have, or you can use registration, I believe, when you have people, like let's say that you're doing a campaign on Facebook and you're telling people to join your Zoom, meeting, whatever. If they want to jump in, you can click there so they can put information. Okay.
But wait a minute, the way you send it to everybody was the way you send it to me, like by email?
Yes. I send it to you by email, but I also I can copy that link to a WhatsApp group. Okay, so that's what I did with the coaching sessions and the other sessions, the Canva one. I basically copied them and I'm gonna show you. So don't worry, I'm gonna go get there. You're gonna see how it's done.
When you say WhatsApp, is that with Miriam or you have your own WhatsApp?
I have my own, I share with Miriam, so she shared with you guys because I have my own Brickle office, WhatsApp.
Okay.
And then I have all the coaching groups that I do, so I have everybody in there too.
All right.
So the meeting ID is basically automatically generated. So I most of the time leave it on automatically generated. And the password is that, but I don't require a password. Why do I don't require a password? Because it's complicated for people. So I'm trying to make it easy, not complicated, okay? And the truth is, if you're sending the email to someone, they already are getting the password and they're already getting the link, okay? So, and besides, let's see that, I don't know, I never heard of that, but let's imagine that it happens. Let's imagine that you have someone on the meeting, like a relative that you don't want to see, and is getting, the conversation is getting nasty. Just to point out an example, you can basically make that person leave. You can basically tell them, see, if you're a host, you can say, you know what, you're not in the meeting anymore, and you can kick him out. But in business, it's not going to happen.
Them out?
Huh?
How do you kick them out?
Well, we get there later, but you can do that. But in business, it's more likely.
No, I hope we don't have that.
I hope we don't have that too. So now if you look at video, okay, you have the option of a host to be on or off, I always like to be me on and my participants on, but the default will always be on off. Why? Because I have the you know, at any time anytime I can come here and basically, hold on, I can come here and find my window, and I can, when I come, I can stop my video.
Lola.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you wait just 1 minute? Because I must go to the corridor for 1 minute and there won't be reception. Just 1 minute.
Well, don't worry about it.
I have to go out for 1.
Okay, you go.
Okay?
Yes.
1 minute. I will not hear you in a minute. Just 1 minute. Thank you.
So for the ones that are still here, Mireya and Masha.
1 minute. 1 minute.
No worries. I'm talking to the ones that are here. So Masha, I see that your microphone is on, your camera is not. Can you hear me?
Are you talking to me?
I was talking to Masha, but I don't see that she's hearing me. So you're back?
For some reason, I still hear you. I thought that if I walk outside, I will not hear you anymore. So it's okay, you can talk. Okay. I just thought I'd lose you.
Don't worry. So now we're in audio. Okay. So you were in video, remember? Video, I'm leaving video.
Yes.
On. And remember, guys, this is gonna be on the YouTube channel and it's gonna be sent to everybody. So if you don't fall asleep, then I'm gonna do short videos, but this is just basically something long, but eventually the video is gonna be short. The idea was that to have more people participating. So then is the audio, and I actually leave it for both, audio and computer, okay, telephone and computer. And the meeting options, I'm gonna tell you something. Leave it as open as possible because you don't want complicated, okay? So after that, I just go to save and the meeting will be created. So you're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Enter, okay, I never put a starting time. Okay, so yeah, of course it's telling me that I need to schedule a time that is gonna start later than the, you know, I cannot put a meeting in the past. The system is very smart. It knows.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so once you set up everything, okay, this is what you see. So this is first, I like this a lot. So you can add this meeting, for example, to your calendar. So you will not forget, okay? So you have it on your calendar, you just basically click on
your calendar on your computer?
Yes, well, whatever, you know, yeah. It will go to, if you find an iPhone, it would basically be synced with your phone. But you can have Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, or Yahoo Calendar, okay? So that's the first versions that you have. Then you will have invite attendees. This is the important part. So invite attendees, you have two options. One is you have a URL that is here, that when someone clicks, that's the one that I use to invite you guys. I copy the URL on MailChimp, and when you click on the bottom, you just literally showed up. Why? Because I had put that link behind the bottom that you click, okay?
But I don't have MailChimp, so can I just copy it?
You can just copy that. You're gonna see you can do two things. You can either copy that and put it on and send it to a person in WhatsApp, okay, or by text message.
Right.
Or do you see where it says copy the invitation?
Yes.
Okay, you click on that, and now you have, this is the invitation, okay? So copy meeting invitation. So you basically copy and paste, okay?
Okay.
So these are my options, okay? So now, if I don't do anything, because I'm not gonna start this meeting now, but I can edit it, okay? Is basically, I'm ready to go. So what I did with you, and I have to share my WhatsApp. Okay, let me see, how can I do this that is not, how can I do this? That is, nobody gets crazy. Ooh, okay, I need to find a person. I'm afraid to find my son. Okay, I'm gonna use, let's see. I'm gonna use my son, maybe. Do you see my WhatsApp right now?
Not really.
Okay, perfect.
Where is your WhatsApp?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use you, Tammy. I think I have you on my phone.
Okay. Use
Hold on.
786
Hold on. Let me see. I think I have you, Tammy.
Okay.
Tammy. Why I don't have you? Okay.
I'll give you my number. I don't know if that helps.
No, I know, but I should have you in WhatsApp because I have WhatsApp for computers, Tammy.
I don't think I got you on WhatsApp. I got Miriam.
Yeah. Okay, so I know I don't have you. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you with.
You have my email.
Hold on.
That helps.
Do not. Huh?
You have my email.
I know. So I'm gonna show you, okay, how does it look on WhatsApp. So
Okay.
hopefully I'm gonna copy this. And what I'm doing now, can you see the screen? I'm copying the link, right? You see that I'm
Right.
highlighted it?
Yeah.
I copy, okay, that's copy. And now I basically going to share new. I'm gonna open WhatsApp, okay?
Yes,
And
I
I'm going
see.
to type, I'm gonna put it here, Doom.
Okay.
So I just sent to the girls this thing, okay?
Okay.
So what I did, I basically send them this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if they click, can you see the WhatsApp thing?
Yes,
So if
yes.
they click right now, they will be able to jump into a meeting.
Right.
That's what you do with your client. You basically type the URL or copy, place it on Zoom, place it on WhatsApp, on direct message, and they will be able, by clicking on the link, to go to the meeting, okay?
Okay.
So in this case, since it's not sense, I have to, hold on. Ideally, I wanna delete it. Okay. So I'm gonna delete this message, okay? I don't want them to confuse.
Okay.
So now, this is how we do that, okay? So the most important thing on this is that you guys, once you start the meeting, okay, you can basically do it. You mentioned to me that you don't have WhatsApp, so you don't need.
No, I
you
have
don't have
WhatsApp.
MailChimp.
No, Lola, I don't have Chimp.
I know. So with that,
WhatsApp I have. WhatsApp I have.
okay. So if you need to invite your people or someone to a meeting, let's say that you want to do a meeting with someone from the title company, your client's spouse are in different countries right now, and someone else, you will come to copy invitation, right? You copy the meeting invitation, which is now copy, you see? Oh, you
Yes.
don't. Hold on.
But you did it before. I saw it before.
Yes, so I'm gonna go back there.
You erased
here,
it.
right? You're seeing this. And then
Right.
I go to my Gmail, to whatever account I use for email, I paste that and I send it to everybody saying, hey guys, we're gonna be meeting, please click on the link at that time. And then they all click on the link and they will show up. Okay?
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
as simple as it is. So now I'm gonna jump into the screen in which we are into the screen, because I already told you how to create an account. I already told you how to manage your account, which is to schedule your meetings so you have them organized on your calendar so you're not double dipping or double doing all these things. And now we're gonna go back to my screen sharing. Actually, I'm gonna stop share and you're gonna see me back. Da, da, da. I'm my back. Hold on. I have so many sharings. I have to stop share. Here I am. I'm back. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm reading someone. Okay. So Masha, you write here that you want me to start from the beginning. Okay. This recording session is there for you guys. So in the recording, I already put that. How do you email the invitation? Well, the invitation is very simple. Once you copy the invitation, you open your email, right? Whoever email you're gonna use, and you're gonna paste it. So if I have it there, I'm gonna share my screen again with you. And I should do this in a simple way later so you guys don't go crazy, okay? So I'm gonna share my screen with you. So this is my email screen. You should be able to look at this. So let's say that I want to share my thing with you. I
Hello?
will come here.
I lost you.
Don't worry. But I need to keep on talking. So if I want to share the invitation, here's my email. I'm gonna go and do paste. Hold on. Paste. And that's my email invitation. So now I have my email invitation. I can put as many people as I want here. Hopefully don't always put one person on two and BCC everybody else so nobody sees their emails. And you put a subject and you send it out, okay?
Okay.
So that's for that. I'm trying to answer the questions that you put on here. So I hear you, but my PC camera and microphone is not connected yet. Okay, that's perfect. So the most important thing is that you can hear me so you can basically pay attention. So step number one, I'm gonna repeat it, okay? So I'm gonna be, can you guys see me, right? So step number one is going to be you set up an account, okay? Put your email, upload your photo profile, okay? And that's it. Step number two is going to be schedule a meeting. For the scheduling a meeting, you go to the left. I'm gonna go back to sharing. So this is on. So step number two is basically you go to your left side and you go to meetings and you go to the first blue button that says schedule a meeting and you schedule your meeting, okay? Then step number three is you share your invitation for if you're gonna send it by email or if you're going to send it by WhatsApp or via, you know, message of a direct message, you basically copy the URL as you copy any other URL and you paste it in that platform. And the one thing that you need to remember is always add the meeting that you have scheduled to your calendar, okay?
Okay.
So that's gonna be for today. I'm moving because I'm bringing something.
So do you have my cellular, do you have my WhatsApp now or you don't?
I don't. So what I want you to do is, can you please send me, do you have WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you send it to me? So just send me a message, say, hey, Lola, how are you? So I can add you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the class for the Zoom. Like now, what I'm gonna send an email and I hope you guys respond because I wanna know what else are you finding today that you have, that you wanna learn more. Because what is important right now is that we keep on doing business. This is the most important thing. The most important thing is, hold on, I'm back. So the most important thing is that we are able to function, that we are able to talk to our clients, and I'm trying to find a place to put my computer, and that we can show them that we still running a business, right? Because regardless of our situations right now, regardless of the you know, we all are, you know, we all have to be taking care of ourselves and our businesses. So the taking care of ourselves at this moment means to be at home. And that doesn't mean that we cannot show property in virtual ways. We have to, you have to be creative. Hopefully whoever has listings, they already have photos. And we're going to be uploading to you guys. There's a very interesting video. We're going to be, with Chris, we're working on sending news, like for you to be informed on things related to real estate, more likely. But I was talking to other agents the other day on another different class, and I said, this is the time for you to engage with your clients. This is the time that you engage with your contacts, because there's a lot of people disengaging because of this social disengage, but it doesn't mean that we have to be emotional disengaged. And the most important thing that I want to make a point again is that people sometimes just need to talk to someone. So this is, they might not be, the call might not be about, hey, do you want to sell your house? Maybe the call is this time, hey, have you worked from home before, or this is your first time? Because there's a lot of people that they're not finding a way to cope with that. And one of the things you can do to be able to send an email or even to do a video, okay, to your clients or to your sphere of influence, is to actually give a few tips. Like you can Google them and you just can basically rewrite them or re-talk on them and just say, okay, this is a few tips that are very useful if you're working from home. And you might say, well, everybody's getting those emails. I say, well, so there's nothing wrong with you doing it again, okay? Because we cannot assume who is getting what because we don't know, okay? So my point is at this moment, if you can engage with the people, we make people to feel less isolated. And when you remember the nice person that was talking to you during some stressful times, believe me that you're more likely to talk to that person later and do business with them than with a person that was like just crickets, okay? And even I say a story that with this story, I'm gonna close the session. I've been receiving in the last 10 days, at least 5 calls from agents. They're, you know, just random people. I own my house, so they were calling me to see if I'm interested in selling my house. So I've been telling no, thank you, you know, blah, whatever. None of them asked me how I was. None of them asked me, oh, do you have can I ask you a question? I say, do you work from home? And I would have said no on a normal situation. None of them tried to make a conversation with me. Oh, do you want to sell your home? No. Okay, thank you very much. Boom. So don't be that person, okay? Be the person, because if any of them have actually asked me something like, oh, do you work from home? I would like, well, no, actually. Oh, so how are you adjusting? Do you have a special place in your house that you want to set your office? Did you already do that? Oh, and I can, you know, now I'm having a conversation. So now if this person says, by the way, I'm an agent and I want you to tell that I'm serving your community. I'm your neighbor, okay? And the questions I'm asking you is because I really do care and I want to know, as being on this industry and understanding a lot on this, how can I be of service to you? Believe me, that phone call is a total different phone call that, hey, by the way, I'm here to sell your house.
Of course.
So this is the moment for us to learn something about it. Something has to be learned on this whole situation. Hopefully it's about reaching, connecting people to people, and that's the way that we're going to be doing business to business. So
God will. Thank you, Lola.
Thank you.
Healthy, okay?
Thank you, honey. Thank you for that. And I appreciate everybody that is going to be looking at this video later. Guys, please do put comments on if you put the comments on YouTube when you see the video.
Put the comments, Lola. I don't see a text, please.
No, don't worry. Listen to me. When you, this video is going to be uploaded in the next half an hour to our YouTube channel. Everybody's going to receive an email with this video. If you are looking right now at this video because you've been there for like an hour, I mean, congratulations, you've been for an hour. But if you're still there and you have comments on questions that were not clear to you, please write them down on YouTube. There you can put comments below the video. Like the video so people see it, especially people in our company. And that way I can address the questions you have there. Okay?
Okay, but excuse me. You're going to be on YouTube and I can make comments on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that, you see.
I'm going to upload this video on YouTube so you can basically see it later. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably be doing a video about how to upload videos in YouTube in case that you guys don't know, because that's a different, another way that you can do your own videos, which I've been pushing a lot for a long time, and putting them in YouTube so anybody can see them at any time, you know, because videos are there forever. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have an amazing weekend. Rest, you know, take care of the family and do something.
You too.
Okay?
You too. You too. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bless. Bye, dear. Bye.